Techno update. Subscribe now.
OnePlus 3T Review. Specs, hardware and performance. Much of the 3T's spec sheet remains the same as its predecessor, but there are also some important upgrades. Let's take a look. OnePlus 3T screen. Despite initial rumors, the OnePlus 3T has exactly the same display as the OnePlus 3. It's a 5.5 in optic AMOLED with Full HD, 1920 by 1080 resolution and 401p. By its own admission, OnePlus continues to ship a screen that recreates colors more vibrantly than most, but with the Oxygen OS skin of Android that it runs, this feels right. The handset and feel of the software that the screen runs is right at home with the popping colors and bright whites. Processor, memory and storage. The OnePlus 3T's upgrades are mostly all internal, and while they're all welcome, it took a fair few days of use to see why it's come to be. We've used the OnePlus 3 for a few months, so can draw decent comparisons. Straight off, you need not upgrade for fear of missing out on processor power, speed or battery life if you own the older model. In a full week of use we experienced absolutely no lag, slow app changes or overheating. It is truly like using a desktop at some times, and even has more RAM than some of those computers with 6GB on board. Pair that with Adreno 530 graphics and you have an obscenely powerful smartphone in your pocket, alongside your fat wallet full of the money you've saved by choosing it. Battery life. The non-removable battery clocks in at 3,400 mAh, a step up from the 3000 of the OnePlus 3. The internals are exactly the same dimensions, but the battery is denser, hence the increase. In general use the phone will last a full working day, which is about average. We left the house most days at 8 AM with 100%, and by the time we rolled in from work at about 6:30 PM the OnePlus 3T had about 30% left in the tank. Cameras. The slim casing of the 3T means the camera protrudes slightly. This is an acceptable payoff for what is an excellent sensor, a 16MP lens with f/2.0 aperture and an LED flash. It's also capable of shooting video at 4K resolution or 1080p resolution at 60 frames per second. We used the camera extensively in Barcelona, and the results were very impressive. The front-facing 16MP camera is an upgrade on the 8MP of the OnePlus 3, and is one of the highest resolution selfie cameras on the market, matching as it does the megapixel count of the rear one. Software. Refreshingly, the software update that the OnePlus 3T ships with changes the user experience in all the right ways to represent a clean, intuitive and pleasant-to-use Android version that is every bit as good as Google's own version. By basing its Android skin Oxygen OS closely to stock Android Marshmallow 6.0, OnePlus has been able to make small tweaks that don't completely change the way we use the phone, but enough to notice positive improvements day to day.